Lottery tickets. Get your lottery tickets here. Who wants a lottery ticket? You, sir. You want a lottery ticket?
Me, sir. I would love a lottery ticket.
I'm gonna need to see your ID. Are you 18?
Yes. I forgot my ID at home in my adult pants.
You're gonna have to go ahead and scram, kid, because this lottery ticket and this podcast is 18 plus only. If you're a child, you cannot play the lottery or listen to the Last Two Brain Cells podcast. And don't you forget it, son.
Oh, fuck me sideways.
You can't say that. Go home.
Oh, shucks. Bye.
Welcome to Last Two Brain Cells. We are two convicted felons named...
No, we're not. No, we're not.
No, my name is Donovan, and...
I'm Austin. I didn't do anything wrong.
That's not what the court of law had to say on December 12th, 1969.
Yeah, you busted me. I'm busted.
Yeah, well, that's our issue. We can't stop busting.
Yeah, well, that was 1969 for you. Who wasn't busting in 1969?
I mean, the summer of 69 was a blur because my eyes were just covered in nut.
Yeah, I was trying to watch the moon landing, but I was busy busting.
Yeah, and look, nobody can blame you except for the Soviets. They're pretty mad about that to this day, I think.
They're still busting.
Yeah, actually, no, the Soviets were first into space, weren't they?
I don't know. I think it was a dog.
Yeah, I mean, they were busy with the space race, and you and I were busy with another kind of race, and that was busting.
Bust race.
Bust race, who's gonna win? Oh, wait, that's gonna be a segment that I forgot to write that down, but we're at one point, maybe episode 69, we're gonna race to see who can bust first.
No, we're not, but we can keep dreaming.
No, this is gonna happen, man. Look, I'm gonna keep pushing the envelope, pulling you into the risque until you're down to bust with me on the microphone.
All right, we'll see. If we can get a ping pong ball on your asshole for episode 100, we'll see what 69 brings us.
Exactly, man. Look, but today, this is episode 13, lucky number 13.
Lucky number 13. It's the lucky episode.
And anywho, let's get into the episode. Here's a sneak peek of what's to come. That's the thing, is if we can inspire at least one soul to do this, to put something in their ass, then I think we've done a good thing in the world.
And if you write me a boring ass work email, I'm gonna be boring ass. Life's gonna suck. I'm gonna hate my job. Let me be excited. Fuck off.
Oh my god. Okay.
I'm unironically gagging. I can't.
I just gagged. Oh my god. Okay. Wow, man. Cheers.
That might be the actual grossest thing we've done this podcast.
That was disgusting. Yeah.
Why is that so disgusting?
All
right, nice. Well, welcome back to the podcast. This is episode 13 of the Last Two Brain Cells podcast with Austin and Donovan. Today we got topics like heaven role play, cruise ships. What else we got? We have a thing called Beer Factor, which I'm terrified of. Mimicry in plants and animals. Lots of shit coming in hot. I'm really excited about it.
I'm particularly excited to talk about the mimicry in plants and animals. That's going to be our education for the ep. So everyone get your ears perked and ready for that.
And I think we have a special finale. We've been doing special finales. So I think we have a little special finale.
Oh yeah. Wait, we haven't talked about that yet, but
I just know we do.
Are you down for what's written that maybe we shouldn't disclose yet?
I barely scanned it and I said yes without wholly reading it.
Perfect. That fearless trust, that sort of trustful into the episode.
That's what we do.
That's what we do. That's what we're best at.
Mm-hmm.
All right, yo, man.
Yummy. Welcome to episode 13 of the Last Two Brain Cells podcast. We got a full smorgasbord of content for you today. We're a show about segments.
Yeah, it's a good splatter.
We figured we'd give you a little extra, charcuterie information today. Today, we're talking about a little bit of heaven roleplay.
Yeah. So is Gabriel about to see what my gates look like, or?
Well, this is not looking good because it's Peter you're going to be talking to. If you call him Gabriel, you might be going to the wrong place.
Ruh-roh. I mean, already going there, man. But
yeah. Right. So speaking of going places, we're going to be talking about cruise ships. We're going to be talking about the world, mimicry in plants and animals, some beer factor. It's going to be a whole mess of an episode, and I'm ready to strap in. My seatbelt's on.
Good, man. You're going to need that seatbelt for beer factor in particular.
We're people that like to live on the edge, but you got to put on your seatbelt.
I've always said this. Do stupid shit, but do it smart. All right?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to go risk it for the biscuit. You're going to get the biscuit, but you're still going to risk it. So you better wear your Trisket.
And if you're listening to this episode in a car and you don't have your seatbelt on, you're the unlucky listener of the week.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. If you ever drive drunk, if you ever don't wear your seatbelt, you're the unlikely listener forever.
Forever.
Forever. All right.
Good luck shaking it.
Looking for, and speaking of luck, man, episode 13. You know, I saw a black cat today.
Wow, really?
Yeah, in real life, I was walking down an alleyway and it just scurried right in front of me, and I was a little bit worried about it.
Do you consider it good luck or bad luck? I think black cats are good luck.
Oh, you're one of those. No,
Because they're rare.
I'm a traditionalist, man. To me, that's the ultimate sign of something bad's gonna go down.
But as a traditionalist, are you able to walk underneath a ladder?
Yeah, because I'm not a scaredy cat.
Oh, you're not a black scaredy cat.
No. I'm just a normal man who believes in a little bit of superstitious shit. Oh, man. I was talking to this Moroccan girl 2 days ago. Yeah. She had mentioned that in her house that she's renting here, she had found this little pouch in her closet, and she moved it one day. And she's like, whatever, this is a cute little pouch. I'm rearranging shit, and didn't think anything of it. And then she had nightmares all night that night. And then crazy shit started to happen in her apartment. Like the chandelier would move just randomly. She would hear footsteps. And the one that got me, that kind of gave me the shivers, is she had a cat. And then the cat from then on would just stare at the ceiling, and in particular at the corners up on the roof, and just meow at it.
Oh.
And yeah, doesn't that just give you the heebie-jeebies?
You know, crazy enough, I actually read a Reddit thread on this exact problem where cats will meow at certain parts of the wall.
I hate that.
Did she check for mice?
Oh, no.
That's actually a thing. A lot of people claim their house to be haunted because their cat will stare at a certain piece of the wall, but that piece of the wall often will have a critter.
Interesting. But I mean, but the thing is that suspect is this was new behavior apparently when she moved the thing. And what happened was, like, so she was hanging out with a friend a couple days later, and her friend saw the thing and then like opened it up, and on the outside it looks like this cute kind of like hand woven green purse thing, but then on the inside it's a little sachet, like a folded paper. And so she unfolded the paper, which turned out to be goat skin, and then inside
what the fuck?
There was like this old parchment with this it looked like Sanskrit, and I compared the letters in Sanskrit to the paper, and the paper was like a little bit different. So I don't know what the fuck. It looked like an ancient language, but it was like an actual kind of black magic ward thing.
You know, they actually had a Reddit thread on that too. It says you're fucked. You should get out of there.
Yeah, well, apparently, like, so she just lived with ghosts for the next couple of months, and then moved eventually. But that's isn't that kind of gnarly?
Did she tell the ghosts to not follow her? Because the ghosts will follow you if you don't tell them.
Well, yeah, no. Okay, so I asked her, and she said that she called her and her friend. They called their moms back in Morocco, and they recommended some kind of ritual, like something basically to like cleanse the house. Mm-hmm. Like they threw something outside with some like pure water, but apparently it didn't work at all. So
that's some bullshit. You gotta try harder.
Yeah, they probably didn't use the right water. They should have used blue Gatorade.
Gatorade. I think if I was a ghost and I got given just fucking tap water, I'd be pissed. Give me a Gatorade. Give me something nice, like a Red Bull.
Right. Think about how parched you must be if you're just going boo all the time.
Thirsty. I'm so thirsty.
Yeah, their issue. They don't want to be scary. They're just really, really thirsty.
And I have a cup of water, and then people are like, ah.
Honestly, it must be such a lonely life not to be able to communicate with people, and just all you want is just a little bit of power, some electrolytes.
I just want a little water.
Yeah.
It's tough being a ghost, man.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of ghosts, though, speaking about the afterlife, we got some Heaven RP. Oh, but okay, before we get to Heaven RP, we got a review of the week.
We do. We want to do a review of the week. We're starting a new segment where we do a review of the week. One lucky listener of the week gets their review reviewed on our podcast. First off, thank you for supporting our podcast by rating 5 stars on Spotify, iTunes, Good Pods, wherever the heck you listen to anything. But this review comes to a good special friend of ours. And let me say, they're a professional critic. So this review comes with a fine recommendation. This is by our friend Aaron, a.k.a. @RaggleFraggle on Letterboxd, currently at right now, 1,992 reviews on Letterboxd. That's a lot of movies. That's
an insane amount.
So what that means is they know how to write a review. So when they wrote a review about our podcast, I was thrilled. And that review says, quote unquote, unmatched reality comedy, !! And then a lot more exclamation points, which that's how you know he's serious. And then he says, I cannot get enough of these silly fellas. And then he writes a period because he's really serious.
He's serious about that, yeah.
Yeah. He says, a real good time each episode, period. And that's it. That's it. He's a man of few words, but when he talks, you got to listen. 5 stars to that review.
To the point, but the words count. Yeah.
Yes, it was great. It was really lovely. Thank you, Raggle Fraggle, for the review.
It's really top heavy with the exclamation points too. It's periods from then on. I think he used up his enthusiastic quota in the first sentence.
Yeah. He ran out of rollover minutes on his exclamation points. You know, actually, this is relevant to me because I worked at my first job where I worked in an office in a Hollywood type thing, and I am someone who gets excited when I talk. I believe that if you're passionate about something, use an exclamation point. Fuck it. So I was writing all of my business work emails with exclamation points constantly, an excessive amount of exclamation points. And I got told by my superior, "Why are you sending so many exclamation points? Can you actually slow down on the exclamation points within the office with the internal conversations?" And I said, honestly, I'm just really excited about what we do here, and I'm passionate. If that's an issue, I can slow it down. But I really care about what we're doing. Like, are you not excited?
Wow, so
I'm really excited.
On it.
I doubled down. I didn't change ever. Fuck that.
Wow, good for you, man.
I didn't change in the slightest. I kept my exclamation points up because I'm here to be fucking passionate. I can be bored at work like the rest of y'all, but fuck that, dude. If I'm going to write about a video we're making, add some fucking smiley faces. Let's get excited. We're not here to make art by writing in lowercase. Fuck you. It pissed me off so much, and I did not change. And in fact, I kind of tripled down, and I started putting exclamation points in the tweets on everything. I was fucking them.
Dude, that's what's it called when you sort of like passively protest?
It's petty revenge.
Yeah, something like that.
But you know, the thing is, it also got the numbers because turns out if I was excited, so were the people. Excitement and enthusiasm is fully contagious. And if you write me a boring ass work email, I'm gonna be boring ass. Life's gonna suck. I'm gonna hate my job. Let me be excited. Fuck off.
No one's better at hyping up, literally talking about anything than you.
We are here for it.
I will say, like, of all the people that I've ever talked to, literally ever, you are the most enthusiastic texter, period.
My texting is the way I speak. I'm not here to I'm going to put some tildes. I'm going to put some exclamation points. I'm going to put caps wherever I want to. Because at the end of the day, the goal of communication is to get your point across in the most ethereal, understandable way by another human. And sometimes I think the way that we grammatically frame ourselves limits us from actually being able to express what we're trying to say. People often say, "Oh, you can't read emotion in text. You can't read emotion in text." Yeah, because you're following the fucking rules, motherfucker. Do something exciting. Put a happy face. I can tell you're happy if there's a happy face. People that are like, "I can't read emotion through text," text better. You can and you should. Fuck the rules of grammar. They do not exist in law. It is not gravity. It's human made up bullshit. So change it. Have a good day.
Yeah. Wow, really? Dude, that's
how I really feel. When people are like, change the way you type. I'm like, no, fuck you. Change the way you read.
Worthy soapbox moment there from Oscar.
I went off. Exclamation pointed.
Look, but you are equal parts passionate and a man of integrity. The ability to, in the face of being reprimanded by a superior, to say, no, this is who I am. That's something that I've always struggled with, but you've been just an all-star at.
Yeah, that's the same job where I negotiated coming in 45 minutes late because I work better if I sleep.
Wait, that is hilarious, but true. Yeah.
I was like, bro, if I show up at 10:15, one, I skip traffic, I do better, I get my job done, the numbers will go up.
Damn, done. Bro.
And I got it.
You shouldn't be a Twitch streamer. You should be a workers advocate. You need to be running what's it called when workers get a union rep.
Yeah! Dude, I'm ready to raise some picket signs with my fellas.
You would be a wonderful rep, bro.
Let's get out here, gang.
I'm start a podcast union with you, dude.
Dude, it's crazy. When you think about it, it's not that people don't want to work at Taco Bell. They don't want to work at Taco Bell because you don't get fucking paid. If you're paid $25 an hour, I would be at that Taco Bell right fucking now.
Yeah. Plus the vibes are just like, they're smelly vibes. Like it really is about environment, man. Like, yes, obviously you work for pay, but also you don't have to make work miserable no matter what you're being paid. Like,
totally agree.
You spend so much of your life, so much of your waking time, the valuable, like you're so temporary. You're going to fucking die. Don't make 8 hours of every day miserable for no reason.
Amen. And this brings me to, I was extremely petty a couple weeks ago at the Taco Bell. I went inside because I was lonely. I wanted to be around humans. So I went inside and they were doing a regional staff meeting with some motherfucker boss that I'd never seen before. I'm close with pretty much everybody at the Taco Bell. We talk, we chat. It's my friend Tracy. It's my friend Jose, the gang.
Yeah.
I pull up, I say hi. I ask how you're doing. I actually want to hear. We're a community. Let's actually chat. So when
it's Taco Bell, it's not Silent Bell.
This motherfucker has the audacity with his boss badge to walk into the fucking main lobby and he starts like yelling at the employees during a meeting. So I'm like, you're going to do this public? I'm going to make it public. So I sat at the closest table possible to him and just watched him yell at people. And I just made like appalled faces as a customer, which was so petty. But like the customers were looking at me, the people working there were looking at me like, what the fuck is this guy doing? But I was like, I'm on your side. Fuck this guy. He can talk to you like a decent human being. And it like, fuck him. I was so pissed.
Yeah, man.
I just looked at him like, you're a fucker, man. Like you are mean.
That's part of the systematic problem with our runaway capitalism in America. It's when you get any sort of authority, you're a middle manager and up, you feel the need to strip them humanity for the people under you so that you can get more profit. Right?
I was like, would you talk to your family like that? You're out here promoting the concept of a work family, which is excessively toxic, by the way. Would you ever talk to your actual family like that? You pissed me off.
Yeah, but wait, maybe he does. Maybe he's just a miserable person. Maybe he's at Thanksgiving dinner, like people start to laugh and he shushes them.
Silence!
He says, pass the gravy and don't smile again.
No laughing! He's pissed. His life sucks. Poor guy.
We manifest our realities. Like you can create something from nothing. It's part of the beauty of this existence and being conscious and being able to control your actions is to say, hey, I choose to be happy about this.
Hell
you know what I'm saying?
And I'm taking notes here. I'm going to keep going back to that Taco Bell. And if this guy ever pulls up again, I'm going to say, hey, did you listen to episode 13 of Last Two Brain Cells podcast? I heard shit about you.
This is why we need business cards. Or no, we need business shirts. So we can just throw our business cards into people's walls. That'd be sick.
Sir, I heard news about you on a podcast. Is this true?
Actually, instead of business cards, can we get shurikens or swords? That just have Last Two Brain Cells etched.
I like that idea. Or we can just start writing on dollar bills.
Yeah, wait, brilliant as well.
Yeah,
because then it circulates.
Listen to Last Two Brain Cells podcast, and then you write all the platforms, and then you just go spend it.
This is not even related a little bit, but have you ever played Ass Quarters?
Ass Quarters? Is that like ass pennies? I play ass pennies.
Is that the one where you put them in your ass? Like
it's a power play. So for those unaware of the very extremely popular ideology of ass pennies, and I do not subscribe to this, but there is a real theory that people subscribe to where every time you get pennies, you put them in your ass and then you spend them. Because then when you meet anyone more powerful than you, likely chance they've handled your ass pennies and you have a leg up. It's from a comedy sketch. People probably don't actually do that. No, I get the point, but don't put pennies in your asshole, asshole.
The real power boss move though is because I think back in the day that video came out, pennies still had some value. But when's the last time you even bothered to touch a penny? Like years ago, right?
Amen. They're handed to me and I go, blah, and I throw them in my cup holder.
These days, I think the move is to put your credit cards in your ass.
That's smart. You insert the chip and I go,
Exactly. Or like, $100 bills because every $100 bill has cocaine on it, right?
True. That's true.
And you know why it has cocaine because they're rolling those babies up and they're putting them in their little nostrils and they're railing lines, right?
You could do coke with your butt. You could combo pack it.
I actually no, you totally can, by the way.
You totally can. You absolutely can.
Don't ask me how I know, but yeah. That's the thing is if you put the $100 bills up your butt, then you know that everyone who's going to rail a line with that bill from then on is using your butt bill.
That's kind of hard.
That's hard as shit.
Yeah. Fuck ass pennies. This is all about ass Benjis.
Ass Benjis, yes.
That's Hugh. That's
yeah. That Benjamin Bonklin.
Sign me up.
Dang. Okay. Anyway,
man, we're all over the place. That was my quick soapbox on workers' rights. Then we talked about putting things in your ass. This is the most Last Two Brain Cells intro I've ever heard.
Yeah, well, as a worker, you're either taking it in the ass or you're putting things in your ass on your own volition. And I think we should put the rights back in the workers' hands. I think next time you're getting shit on by your boss, just take something of his, put it in your ass, and walk out. And we're just going to cut that part because none of that made sense. That's okay.
No, I think you should put it. Keep it. I thought it was cool. I like to think that someone's going to listen to this podcast and they're going to be like, yeah, I do like that idea. And they're going to walk into their boss's office and like take a stapler, shove it up there and walk out. And the boss is going to see him do it and be like, hello? And be like, I got advice. And they can leave.
Look, if we can, that's the thing is if we can inspire at least one soul to do this, to put something in their ass, then I think we've done a good thing in the world.
Yeah, astronomically.
Right? If you save one life, you save the world. That's a quote, right?
That's true. Somebody said that. I think you did right now.
True. And I am somebody.
You're somebody to me.
Yeah, somebody. But
speaking of really quick, you always say on this podcast, for those who don't know me, really quick, I want to say, if you don't know Donovan, let's get to know Donovan. I was going to say, you've never said what your Instagram is. You have a lot of crazy ass posts from around the world as you're a traveler. You want to post your Instagram up real quick? Chat, follow our boy so you can see what he's doing.
Totally. Yeah. And I don't know. I try to shy away from the like self-masturbation, but totally. I would love to share if anyone's interested.
Masturbate for you.
Yeah. No, jack me off, brother. Yeah.
That's what the brothers are for.
I had a whole thing that I wanted to ask you about too, that reminded. But first, so Instagram.
Oh, jacking off the brothers?
It's similar to that, but we'll get to it. Okay,
cool.
But yeah, it's at ERFBOUND. That's ERFBOUND. ERFBOUND. That's the Instagram. I truly had never thought about this until we were getting ready for this episode, and we like to shoot the shit a little bit before we get started. You know, just talk about what's going on in life.
We're shit shooters.
We're shit shooters, right? And we always will be. And you were doing some weird, funky shit with your tongue at one point on video, right? And I had never noticed. I think, dude, that's an ultra wide bitch that you have in your mouth.
This is why we're going to be upgrading the video soon, y'all, because you guys got to see this tongue I got dangling out my jaw.
Yeah, you're missing out on this liquor, dude. And
this is wide mode. This is skinny mode.
Wait, I can't see the skinny. Can you? It was in the
This is wide mode. This is skinny mode.
The skinny mode, it doesn't even leave your mouth.
I know.
It's like little shy mode.
I just let it do what it does.
I had never noticed really like the width of your tongue, but it kind of got me thinking about like if you were to like eat me out. Like,
what the fuck? So you were looking at my tongue in a video call, and then what did you think?
And then I was because you were flinging it around. You're doing this. You're flinging it, and I
was drawing the alphabet with my tongue.
It's not on me to have these thoughts. Like you were really putting it out there, and
that's my fault. So, I'll take responsibility.
And then I was thinking, like, which one of the boys would like eat each other out the best? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we could run a poll.
Well, or I'm just saying, before we die, we just have an actual tournament. The next time we all get together, we could just round robin, eat each other out. Yeah.
I mean, we always have some sort of competition. Last competition was who has the biggest balls. We could expand this thing and just keep it rolling with something new.
Yeah, exactly. So just something to look forward to next year.
Whose tongue do the work?
Yeah, it's the thing. The thing is, like, we don't have to sexualize shit. Like, I was having this conversation.
It's not. I didn't even think that was sex. I was just thinking we were putting our tongues in each other's buttholes for science.
It's for science, and it's just like to just know, like, okay, who's got the best fucking game?
People do that for sex?
They do. It's honestly, it's disgusting to me that people do that.
I thought it was just like experimenting with your boys game.
Yeah, that's it. I think boys need to eat each other out a little more often. Yeah. But in any case, we're going to talk about heaven. So we got a segment coming up called Heaven RP. So what's that about?
Oh, shit. Yeah, I wrote a fun little role play segment. We did a segment a long, long time ago on episode 2, I think it was, where I did a little role play where Donovan talked to a genie. And this genie granted him wishes. Today, it's a little different. I am someone else, and you get to role play as another character and make some split decisions. These split decisions will decide your fate.
Interesting. Okay.
Real quick. You're an internet user, right? You've been an internet user for a long time.
Of course, yeah.
Choosing a username, difficult. I've always struggled choosing a username myself. That's why I've always devolved it to my legal name, which is bad.
Right. Like NMA69.
That's a cool username. Like our
buddy Nick.
Exactly. All right, I've set the scene. Usernames, right? Boom! You just got hit by a car.
Oh,
You're
shit.
walking up an escalator because you are in a hurry. And you are greeted at the gates of heaven by Peter himself. Now, Peter looks you dead in the eyes, says, hey, I'm looking at the list here. Who are you? And here's the thing. He says, who are you? And you answer?
I am Immaculate Cumception 420.
He says, no fucking way, you played the game better than I thought. I was expecting your human Earth name. Here in heaven, we choose usernames.
Nice.
And you're going with what?
Immaculate Cumception.
I just wanted to let you know, you are the first human to come up here and just pick their username right off bat. You took this opportunity correctly. That was my whole purpose here as a gatekeeper. Now, this is the twist. Based on the username that you choose, this is the neighborhood you will now live in for the rest of your existence.
Oh, shit.
Are you excited to live in, what was your name again?
Immaculate Cumception?
Immaculate Cumception neighborhood. You are permanently stuck there. Is this good with you?
I mean, yeah, it sounds pretty cool to me, honestly, yeah.
Well, then Peter slaps you on the back and he says, get on in there, baby. Welcome to heaven.
Yeah!
Congratulations. Wow, I wasn't expecting you to pick a username right off the bat.
Okay, my
Fucking
bad.
genius. That was the whole game.
Shit.
You had to pick a username.
You talked about usernames right before.
I set it up too hard. We live, we laugh, we learn. It's my first time being Peter.
But that was good.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that has a lot of potential. And I also think that's a great username. I don't want to pat myself on the back too hard.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's definitely good.
Because you get it, right? Because Cumception.
Cumception. No. Like the Immaculate Cumception?
Yeah, you get it?
Is that when like Jesus made Mary have a baby without any sex course?
Yeah, so normally it's called the Immaculate Conception, and it's when Mary was impregnated by God with that God dick.
God.
But this was a play on it that turned it into cumception, like semen.
That's probably why Peter loved it so much.
Yeah, Peter was all about that.
I hope we get up to the gates of heaven. It's Peter Griffin. They didn't say his last name, did they?
Really? There's no last name?
Is his last name in there? Because it's like Peter from blankety blank. They might have said Peter from Quahog.
Oh, they didn't really have last names back then. It was just like Peter of Nazareth.
Yeah, exactly. So who knows? It might be Peter.
Yeah. Where is Nazareth, bro? That's a World of Warcraft world.
That's next to Azeroth.
Right. Can you imagine Jesus of Azeroth?
He rode in on a mount.
Bro, Jesus is a high-level paladin for sure.
He's a bard, too. He's got sauce.
He's dual classing.
And he's got a feet thing. He's always washing people's feet.
Bro, our next D&D campaign, we should all just be religious figures. That'd be very interesting.
I want to be a feet washer. That's going to be my thing. I'm going to wash a lot of feet.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
But like, it's not weird. It's not weird. I'll constantly remind everyone that it's not weird. I'm going to remind people it's not weird so much that it becomes weird.
Right. Oh, dude, honestly, that would be the best job back in the day if you had a foot fetish. Imagine.
Yeah. Like, I'm not weird. I'm just like, you need a massage?
Yeah, like, look, you've been stepping a lot on the ground lately. Maybe just quickie, for free. Just no worries. Like, I got you.
My grubby paws could do some work.
Yeah. You could pay me next time.
Don't worry about it. It's on the house. My dogs sure are barking. Every time I say that, Veronica gets mad. I go, Veronica, my dogs are barking. And she goes, ew.
That is really gross.
It's not. My dogs are barking. That's when I'm tired from walking.
Dude, it's like when women call their boobs the girls, or what is
that's
the
cool.
girls?
The twins.
The twins.
That's so cool. I think that's so cool.
I'm not about it, man.
That's so cool. Hey,
you know what doesn't translate? So when you're talking to somebody who doesn't speak very good English, you should not say you have that dog in you, because that I found out today that doesn't translate well.
That didn't translate so good?
No.
I have dog in me?
What do you mean? Where
is dog?
So speaking of having that dog in you, I'm just curious, what does the dog in you sound like?
My dog go. My dog's like a traditional 2000s group of men at any event where someone's like, "Where my dog's at?" And then every man just relentlessly, just like primally goes. That was a really crazy time of life.
Your dog has a spike collar. Your dog just eats a big rawhide bone, right?
Yeah. There was this game show called
Dog. You got a Rottweiler in you, bro.
It was crazy. It was a sexy time to be alive. It was crazy.
Yeah, man.
Weird. It was weird.
That's like okay, back when like Into Club by 50 Cent was the jam. That's when that dog was like, oh, you know what I mean?
That's when the dog really like got off the leash for the first time. You know what they said after that? They said, "Who let the dogs out?"
Woof, woof, woof.
Crazy. It was the year of the dog.
Yeah.
The whole damn time.
My dog's kind of a bitch, to be honest.
Your dog?
Yeah.
I get it.
Like my dog has fun. My dog's like you know what a whippet is?
Yeah, your dog do whippets?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
My dog
insane
clown
clown
on the floor from oxygen deprivation doing whippets.
Fucking air dusting. That's so gross.
Yeah, but no. So the whip is just like this really fast, nimble. The whippet looks like if it drops from a 2-foot height, it will shatter. That's the kind of dog it is.
The whippet? You're not talking about the drug?
No, it's a real dog called a whippet.
I've never heard of that.
You know what a greyhound is?
Yes.
Okay, so you know how they look really agile and sleek and shit?
Skinny skeleton.
Okay, yeah. Picture that, but like way more fragile.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's a whippet.
I'm curious. Maybe that's the dog at the Haunted Mansion. Whippet.
Maybe.
What dog is it?
Okay. We're not talking about Disney again.
I know, okay. The dog at the Haunted Mansion, there's a dog. Is he a whippet or is he a dachshund? Who is he? Let us know.
When you Google whippet, actually, the first image that comes up, it's the most pathetic looking dog.
Let me see. Whippets. I'm seeing drugs.
Really?
How do you spell it?
WHIPPET, whippet.
Oh, 2 P's.
Yeah.
PP. Yeah, this looks like a. Oh my god, this is a dog.
That's what's inside of this dog. I got a whippet. You've been having dreams, man. We have the next thing to talk about is this recurring dream about a cruise ship of some sort.
Yeah. All right, enough about dogs. I wanted to talk really quick about a little bit of dream analysis. I think dream analysis is a very fun, exciting little medium. There's so much to look into. When you have crazy dreams, you might as well look into them, especially if they're recurring. Now, I wanted to explain a quick little story of a recurring dream I've been having for actual months now. This dream goes like this. I wake up. I am on the last 30 minutes in the morning of a 7-day or a 10-day cruise. And I am on this cruise ship and I wake up and I realize, oh shit, I'm on a cruise. It's day 7. And in this moment, I have this crushing realization that I didn't take advantage of all the cool opportunities and cool things on this cruise ship. I don't remember any of it. I didn't even really do anything. I had this great opportunity to do really cool things with my time on this cruise ship, but unfortunately it's coming to an end. I have to disembark. And my dream ends with me getting off the boat and realizing, man, I could have done more.
Dude, that's life.
And I took this to my therapist. He said, bro, you think the cruise ship is just your life?
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck. And he's like, think about this. What do you do a lot of the time? And I'm like, well, as you already know, I spend time at home. I work from home. I do everything at home. I got minimal people I hang out with in the real world. I love my friends so much, but I'm not very good at going outside. And he says, what do you do on a cruise ship? I said, well, I leave my room. I go to all the things. I do all the stuff. And he's like, well, if your life is a cruise ship, why are you sitting in the room?
Yeah, right.
And I was like, fucking shit, dude.
That's a checkmate.
Fucked me up on that one. And I'm like, damn, brotherkin, I need to go get the pizza buffet. I need to go surfing. I need to go on the rock wall. There's so many things I need to do in this life. And it all starts with just leaving your room.
I love that the first thing you came up with was pizza buffet, but yeah
that's what my dream actually is. Unironically, the first thing I think about is I didn't go to the pizza buffet yet. I love the pizza buffet. It's 24 hours. It's always open. Free pizza.
Wait, 24 hours?
Yes. So when you're on a cruise ship, they have a 24-hour pizza spot where you can just eat pizza any time of day, no matter what, for free.
That is so disgusting. Cruise ships are monstrosities in the ocean.
It's tough.
I know they're sick. I know in theory that they're the coolest shits ever. But dude, in reality, I wish we could abolish them.
It's a bummer because in theory, I am a massive cruise ship fan. I think cruise ships are the coolest fucking thing on the planet. A theme park on water? Wow. But then you actually open up the realities of it and you're like, oh, all of our oil in the water? It's just a fucking bad thing. It's a really bad industry. They gotta stop making it look so fun. Quit it.
Look, the second that they're able to propel these ships with anything but crude oil, because the issue is the fuel that these big ass engines take is so much more detrimental to the environment than a car fuel or even jet. I think that the stat is the 8 biggest ships in the ocean account for all of the cars in terms of environmental impact.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Think about
millions and millions of cars versus 8 ships. That's insane.
Outlandish.
And I mean, all of that so you can have 24-hour pizza.
Yeah. The good news is the cruise ship industry is actually going towards environmental, but it's going to take I feel like the damage is already done.
Dude, are they saying that?
So maybe it is. I would love to hear your opinions and thoughts in chat. Look into yourself. But there's a new ship coming out called the Icon of the Seas. It is the most outlandish ship to ever come out. It's coming out in an actual 10 days. I'm keeping up with it because I'm a theme park attractions person loser, and I love it. But this ship is the first ship that is actually putting in a small amount of effort to be more environmentally friendly. Now, I imagine that is still going to be a fucking terrible thing for the ocean. But the point is they're trying. Is it trying for PR? Is it trying for actually caring? Who knows? Probably they probably don't give a shit.
You got to take a good hard look. You got to be real skeptical about it. Like, unless it's 100% better, like it's a fully, I don't even know how you make that shit efficient. Think about the problem they're solving. This is like, I don't know how many thousands of tons of iron basically in water that you have to push again. You know how much resistance there is in water, let alone in air, to try to like travel?
Yeah, it's a lot.
And you have to cross like continents and then make that at all reasonable to do. Like, no way.
Yeah, it's really ridiculous. It is a ridiculous thing when you think about it.
Maybe if they put like a nuclear reactor. As soon as they figure out cold fusion, bro, okay, I'm on the cruise ship. I'm sipping daiquiris. I'm with you. But
I'm with you. We got to record. Okay, so first environmental cruise ship, we're recording an episode on it.
100%. Yeah.
Done.
So that might be episode 1005, you know?
I hope we make it that long.
Me too, man. Ugh, me too. So yeah, so just not to derail though, back to the dreams. I agree with your therapist, man. And
I do too.
You have to imagine when they came up with that line, like they leaned back in their chair, took a puff of their cigarette. They probably felt so coy. Yeah.
No, he walked out of that session. He cracked his knuckles and said, "Yeah."
When you disembark from that ship, doesn't that feel like dying?
Damn. And then I cry.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. Just beautiful.
Hey, neither of us have cried on the pod yet, have we?
I could do it. I love to cry. I cried a lot yesterday.
Not yet. Save it. I think that'll be awesome. Good. I think we should have a segment where we should try to make each other cry.
Yeah, we could do that. Easy.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I feel like I'm going to crack so quick. I'm an easy crier.
Yeah. So, okay.
I love to cry.
On the docket, we got to eat each other out. We got to see who busts first. And then we got to cry.
Now we do all those. We put them all in one.
No. Okay. Eat each other out.
Cry.
Is that possible?
While you're crying and busting.
That's too much.
And then you got to try to sneeze with your eyes open at the same time.
Dude, no, because you're gonna fart, and then whoever's down there is not gonna have a good time.
And they're gonna cry. It's
it's the circle of cry.
See, it's smart. It's just strategy.
Yeah, no, that's a good strat. That's a good.
But enough about like our voluntary human centipede experience we're going on here. I do have a question on the realm of cruise ships. This was another segment I want to talk about. This is adjacent to the dream, but not about the same thing. Have you heard about the 3-year at-sea cruise ship coming up? And is that a yuck or a yum for you?
Based on my previously stated thoughts on cruise ships, that's a huge, it couldn't be a bigger yuck. That's a yuck with 20 C's.
Now, I do want to ask the same question. Imagine there's no environmental impact. And in fact, it's net zero. It's all good.
Couldn't be a bigger yum.
Same. Okay, I'm with you. Yeah. Unfortunately, I got bad news. They canceled the 3-year cruise line because not enough people signed up.
Okay, I mean...
But I got good news for you. They're starting a 3.5-year cruise line.
Wait, so their issue was it wasn't long enough?
Not enough people signed up, so some other company tried, and they're doing a 3.5-year cruise because there were people who literally quit their jobs, retired, took out their life savings to go on this 3-year cruise only to get it canceled.
Insane.
Okay. But $77K per year for this 3.5-year cruise.
Really? Total outdoor.
All inclusive. That's your price.
That's
Food's on
incredible.
You. And crazy, you can actually have guests come and stay in your cabin for fucking free. But not free. It is $33 per day, and that's due to local port taxes and fees. And there are also guest cabins that are basically first come, first serve. So like your family can just like jump on the boat for a couple weeks or however long they let you.
That's absurd. That's actually
ridiculous.
Like $77K, like, and don't get me wrong, like that's very difficult to attain for a lot of people. But I think, like, considering the elite people who would be going on a fucking 3-year cruise, like, that's probably pretty fucking reasonable.
Yeah. Now, I imagine, like, if you're retiring and you're like, you don't got like family, you don't got friends, this is a great opportunity.
Yeah, man. If you're a loser and you have nowhere else to go, sail the seas.
This is it. You can go Newport every week, new friends. You just fucking do your thing. Kind of crazy. Yeah. And there's Wi-Fi.
Wow, dude, you just made me realize that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Something about you're basically cruising, no cruise.
Cruising, no cruise, for real. Wow, man.
You are net zero cruising.
Take a hard think about that later after the app.
You sure should.
The thing is, if you're like a digital nomad, or like if we could go full time on the pod and we could just split a room in a cruise ship for 3 years, I'm with you in a heartbeat, man.
Easy. We record an episode a day, just fucking hang out by the pool, drink some daiquiris, the food's included, go to that pizza bar I've been talking about.
This is why we need more sponsors. Which we have a sponsor this week.
We do. Oh my God. You guys, this is a very exciting one. We haven't had a sponsor in a while, but we got very lucky. We ran a auction in our Patreon Discord section, Big Boy Game Time Patreon specifically. We ran a little auction, and the winner of this auction was our good friend Jay Shark, aka
Jay Shark.
He has won this auction with a large number of $16.72. We're gonna split that. We're getting $8 each.
That's moolah, bro. Wait, let me see what percentage of that is $77,000. Just
we're almost
so
there.
We get an idea of how many apps we have to run to make our dreams a reality.
And if we run this on the ship, it's like free.
Okay, not bad.
Okay,
so Jimmy, thank you so much. You've officially purchased 0.0207% of our cruise ship
for 3.5 years. Wow, thanks, Jimmy.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. That's nice. That's more than I expected. 0.02% is not bad.
That's huge. Now let's run this ad for him, because this is a good ad. I think it's one of my favorite ads we've gotten so far. Jimmy has decided to pay the last two Brain Cells podcasts $16.72, and his ad is this, quote unquote, let everyone know at all hours, I would like to play Pokemon with anyone. Literally anyone that wants to play Pokemon should slide into my DMs. I just want to play Pokemon. That's it. That's the whole ad. Jay Shark's DMs are open. He just wants to play Pokemon. If anyone wants to play Pokemon with Jimmy, like, come on.
Come play with the boy. Great ad, man.
Really good ad. Now, I was thinking about this, and I was talking about this with Donovan. $16.72. You could have just paid us $16.72 for us to play Pokemon with you.
Yeah, I mean, I totally would have played for that.
For $16.72, we would have been playing Pokemon for weeks. But don't worry. Money's already been put in the bank. Money's already spent.
Yep,
thank you, Jimmy, for the ad. I gotta play Pokemon with you soon. Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, but look, now the feelers are out, and the thing is, this is an investment into his Pokemon playing future, because he might not get anyone today or tomorrow or the next day or next week or next year, but eventually, maybe
we're gonna blow up.
Somebody sees this in 10 years and hits you up, and maybe you're still playing for some reason, and then you'll have at least one person to play with.
He will be playing, and he'll have a lot of friends. Because when this podcast goes huge, everyone's going to be dialing his number.
Yeah, Jimmy, what's up? Let's. How do you even play Pokemon with people? What does that mean?
It's multiplayer now. You can multiplayer Pokemon.
So, but it's Pokemon Go?
No, it's Pokemon on the Switch.
Oh,
Nintendo Switch. But my issue with it, and I love Pokemon. I grew up on Pokemon. I'm a big Pokemon fan. I played pretty much every single Pokemon game. Growing up, all of them. I was in, but now it feels like they're releasing a Pokemon game every like 3 months. I can't do that. I want to develop like year-long lasting relationships with my Pokemon. And maybe when I was a child, I had more of a shifted sense of time. And so the release schedule felt longer, because from first grade to second grade felt like decades. But now 2022 to 2023 is like 5 minutes.
Right.
So the release schedule of Pokemon is not matching with my way of wanting to play. I can't get into like 3 new Pokemon games a year. I'm trying to build a family here, not like 3 side families. It's weird.
Yeah, I think they're just milking the cash cow at this point. I mean, Pokemon is a cow. Pokemon's a Vaporeon of cash.
Yeah, and you know about the Vaporeon? You know the Vaporeon facts?
No, what's that?
Oh, no, that's another episode. I'm writing this down, all caps, Vaporeon facts. Our listeners know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about, and they're going, my God.
Didn't we do a Sexiest Pokemon segment early?
No, you said, you did a Neopet. You did a sexy Neopet. Was it Ixie the Neopet?
Well, because, what?
You said Ixie the Neopet, I'm pretty sure, right?
I actually don't even know. Let me look that up real quick.
You said that was the sexiest Neopet. Fuck, what Pokemon is it? Nixie? It's like a little deer.
A deer. Oh, yeah. Well, it would be a deer. I mean, deer are sexy.
It's a little deer. Dude. Well, there's a podcast about Neopets. We got to collab.
We could definitely feature.
Nixie, N-I-X-I-E. I'm seeing this thing. Show me this fucking Pokemon. A Neopet. Shit. Neopet deer. Neopet deer. Ixie. It's Ixie. IXI.
Oh, IXI.
Yep, it was IXI. You said Ixie, the Neopet was sexy. You said this.
Okay, I'm taking. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's the one you said.
I did not say that, man. Don't quote that.
No, fuck it. Let's just do the Vaporeon fact right now. You want to hear this?
Yes.
I'm gonna need you to read this out loud. This is a huge thing that a lot of people have been talking about the past couple years. All right, so I just sent you the Vaporeon facts. This is actually just scientific technical analysis. I'd love to hear you read this out loud for the first time. For those who know, you already know it's coming, but this is actual scientific evidence about Vaporeon. I'd love to hear your thoughts.
Okay, yeah, I've never seen this before. It says, hey guys, did you know that in terms of male, human, and female Pokemon breeding, Vaporeon is the most compatible Pokemon for humans? Not only are they in the field egg group, which is mostly comprised of mammals, Vaporeon are an average of 3 foot 3 inches tall and 63.9 pounds. This means they're large enough to be able to handle human dicks, and with their impressive base stats for HP and access to acid armor, you can be rough with one. I'm actually not going to read the rest of
this. I think you got the point, but I get that copy pasted in my chat via text-to-speech like every couple weeks. I almost have that memorized at this point.
I mean, there are delinquents, and then there are these people who think and write about this sort of thing. And actually,
shout out to Mystery Spoon. Big shout out to our friend Mystery Spoon.
Mystery Spoon would write this. That's the thing. Yeah, shout out to Mystery Spoon. Hey, love you, man. Love you, Mystery Spoon. If you're out there listening.
All day.
Holy fuck. I'm going to read the rest of that later.
In your private time.
Yeah.
Right before you go to bed. Read right before you go to bed. Have some good dreams.
Yeah, we're right before a shower, maybe.
Yeah, there you go. A wet Vaporeon shower.
There we go. Go.
I'm glad we got that out of the way because that was something that needed to be covered.
So yeah, but before we move on from all the Pokemon stuff, I just want to make sure that we are on the same page in terms of what Pokemon is the sexiest. Right?
Now, this is huge because I know there are a lot of people online that want to talk about sexy Pokemon, and I refer to an actual era in like 2022, 2021 even. Do you remember Pokenut November?
No fucking idea what that is.
This is a real fucking thing. There is a TikToker that did a thing every day for all of November, and then he ended up doing it for a year where he would roll a random number generator, and the number decided would be the Pokemon that he had to jack off to that day.
Wow. Okay.
Reported it on TikTok every day. He's like, "Hey guys, Pokémon November today. Let's pick a number," and it'd be like, Wigglytuff. This is gonna be a tough one.
Oh
and
my!
He would update every single day.
Wow,
for a long time.
We think he was really doing it too.
I don't even think I know.
You're a believer. Okay.
I will send you this guy, and you will go, "Yeah, this guy did it."
How do you know? You just feel it.
Let me just send you a nice little picture. You know.
But you never get hard evidence, right?
Oh no, he doesn't show him coming or anything. But I believe him. Pokenut November blew up his TikTok so hard that he did Pokenut 2023.
Yeah. Okay. No. I'm a believer.
Pretty fucking cool. Anyways, hottest Pokemon. Fuck.
Okay.
Ready? You count down.
1, 2, 3. Eevee.
Lickitung.
Okay, I see.
Okay.
So you're
okay.
Because I'm pissed, man.
You like deers. You like small deers. You're a weird little furry guy.
There is nothing hot about a Lickitung. There's something functional about
what that tongue do.
Lickitung is going to crack you open and clean you out, and that's cool, but it's not hot.
And what are you going to do to the Eevee then, huh?
Oh, what do you think I'm going to do with an? Do you see this thing?
Same thing you do to an Ixie. I get it.
Yeah, but okay, but I never said that about Ixie, bro.
You did. It's on pod.
No, I don't believe it. I'm not going to look back and check.
Up, go to the sexy contest episode, guaranteed.
It was an AI generated voice, allegedly. That was said. No, man.
Yeah, well, I'll go ahead and believe you.
I'll stand by though. Eevee is hot as fuck.
That's fair.
But Lickitung, man, do you want to take that back, or are you standing by that?
No, I stand by that shit. Lickitung is going home with me. How dare you insult my
your girl?
How dare you be mean to her,
bro? Have you seen the Lickitung that was the IRL one from Detective Pikachu?
Terrifying. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you just
so
to get the
cool.
It's horrifying.
Let me see this Lickitung from Detective Pikachu. Let me take a quick peek here, opening that up, and I changed my mind. Yeah. I'd rather okay, let's talk about Diglett.
Diglett?
Yeah. And if you're really a freak, you can dig Trio.
I was going to say, yeah, man, why stop at one, man?
That's if you're a real freak.
What Pokemon can you get the freakiest with? Okay, this is going to be another segment later. Let's not get too deep into the weeds here.
We talked way too much Pokemon Neopets sexy content.
Because you're getting freaky deaky with the fucking Tentacool, bro.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's actually a good point.
I know, but a Cloyster.
I'm thinking about this all day.
Don't get me started on Cloyster.
Cloyster kind of I hope it closes on me, you know?
Oh my.
Clamp. Yeah.
Closer uses harden.
Wow. That's so cool.
Man, there's gonna be people who have never heard of Pokemon who hate this whole
There's
conversation.
gonna be people who've never heard of us and be like, well, who are these people? What the fuck are they talking about?
Man, okay, I feel so bad in the future for people who like that random waiter at the Kirby Lane who we told about a podcast.
Yeah.
Like if for some god unknown reason he comes on and sees this episode and sees this part first, I publicly apologize for everything that just transpired.
It's fair. I mean, I had to take a break telling people about the podcast when we did the putting our balls in the microphone episode. I was like, this can't be your first listen. I'll talk about this next episode.
Are we ashamed of our own creation? Is this too much?
Yes.
All right. So I want to talk about mimicry in plants and animals.
Nice transition. I'm in.
But before we get there, man, I'm bursting a little bit. You want to take a pee-pee break?
Oh my God, we synced cycles.
Oh, of course we did, man.
I gotta pee. All right, I'll see you in a second.
We'll be right back.
The boys are taking a pee-pee break. We'll be right back.
And welcome back. We are back from our pee-pee break.
Oui, pee-pee. Ho, ho, ho.
Wow. And Monsieur, how did your pee-pee go?
Whoa, yes. It was so good. It was nice.
Oh, did your wee-wee have a really good time?
Yeah, I took a nice seat today. I sat down. I pondered life for a minute, and then I got back up. Yeah, sometimes you got to sit down.
How often do you sit when you pee?
Way more than I stand.
Okay, so we're like 70-30.
Well, I don't leave my house very often either. If I leave the house, I'm never sitting down in my life. But in my house, if I have a chair for peeing, I'm going to sit down.
Interesting. Okay.
I don't have a urinal. It's a chair.
And you sit down backwards, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You can do rodeo style, cowboy style, or if you sit backwards, you can put your arms on the armrest segment part of it. The bowl in the back is literally just an armrest. You can put a book down. You can put on your iPad. There's so much to do.
Do you also poop like that?
Have.
You have, and it works fine.
It's fine. Everything works great.
Yeah, interesting. Okay.
It's more of a peeing experience when you're like tired.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I need to try it out more. I'm going to be open-minded about that one.
And I think everyone should give it a try at least once. See, people don't even know there's a shelf there. The original, you were supposed to use that shelf for like hanging out, doing your homework, whatever. This
is a little throwback too to when we talked about the inventor of the toilet, the original John. No?
Oh yeah, John.
Yeah, and I'm certain John certainly knew about this feature. We just lost it over time. It's like we've lost the Indus River Valley civilization language or something like that.
Something like I've never even heard of it. It sounds that lost.
Yeah, exactly. I already lost it. What were we talking about?
Who?
But what we are about to talk about is something that I think is pretty interesting, and it's our educational takeaway segment of the epi.
Ooh, it's not just fucking Pokemon. We'll teach you something too.
No, yeah, and it's not. We're not teach you that much, so you don't got to sit down. You don't got to take notes. But if you want to take notes, you want to tell your friends later about this. You know, at the party, you're going to sound smart, and then they'll be like, "Where'd you learn that?" And then you can say, "From Professor Donovan."
Yep, Professor. This
is an interesting sort of phenomena that occurs in nature. There are multiple variations of it, but the first one, it's called Batesian mimicry. And this is basically when one species mimics another species to look like it's more dangerous than it is, right?
So like when a butterfly has wings that have like an owl's eyes on it?
Literally exactly right. Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
That's one example. Butterflies, like bugs do this a fair amount. There's like a caterpillar that does it that looks like a snaky snake called the spice bush swallowtail.
Nice name. Did we name that one?
I think we may have gone back in time and named that.
That's
yeah.
Smart.
Yeah,
that was Adam. You know, the crazy thing is all the aminos were named by Adam. So he came up with that one out the back of his pocket. That's hard.
Right. The thing is, like, Adam, he does not get enough credit for how creative he was.
Yeah, he went hard.
The fact that he just immediately saw this random green caterpillar that has eyes that are sort of like a snake, and he said, "Oh yeah, spice bush swallowtail."
Yep. He saw a dude that kind of looked like him, a little more hairy. He goes, "Orangutan." And you're like, bro, where'd that word come from? You just made that shit up? Damn.
That is a really good word, though.
Orangutan. And you're like, fucking, what'd you say, Adam?
Yeah. But also, Adam would, if Adam were alive today, probably greatest rapper of all time, right?
He invented the lyrics.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If God made us and we made rap, then God made rap, right?
That means God's a producer on all of our tracks.
Wait, so God made Fetty Wap?
Yes, I think we should start giving him his credit as a writer.
Yeah, no,
As a
every
creator.
song is featured God.
Yeah, I think that's probably smart. We should start
Baby
putting in
by
the producer
Justin
notes
Bieber
on our Spotify.
Featured God.
Yeah.
PP Boy featured God.
I think that's huge.
Yeah. Hey, have we shouted out PP Boy on the pod?
We did last time, but we should shout it out again. We're almost boosting. We're almost at 1,000 listens in the first 3 days.
Ridiculous numbers,
Crazy.
man. We're putting up some like Drake numbers.
Actually, like literally, Drake is getting scared. He's gonna write his own version of PP Boy.
I can't wait till we have a diss, like an active battle with Drake.
He's like, yeah, that's not them PP boys. I hope he like shits on us and calls us.
He's gonna
PP
steal
boys.
our flow 100%.
Oh yeah, so he did the XXX. He loves to steal flows. Drake listens to SoundCloud and he's like, all right, who's next? Who's next? Who's next? And then he copy pastas and then maybe features them the next song.
Yeah, he's gonna have some stupid accent. He's gonna ZZ Boy or something like that. Back to mimicry in nature, in the wildlife. So that's Batesian mimicry. Basically, you want to deter predators by looking more dangerous than you are. Some butterflies do this, like to look like an owl or to look like another species of butterfly that's potentially more toxic or poisonous to eat. But it doesn't stop there. There's another type of mimicry that's called Emsleyan or Martensian mimicry, which is the opposite. It's when a species tries to look like another species that's less dangerous. This sounds a little bit counterintuitive, but
that makes sense. That would get people to trust you. Then you can eat them up and gobble.
Yeah, right. That's a fair example. Or it's also done to ward off predators, but for the opposite reason. So a good example of this is there are these snakes. One is called a milk snake. Another that you've probably heard of is the coral snake. And then there's the false coral, right? And so the coral is famous for being super venomous. You don't want to fuck with a coral. The false coral is totally fine, right? And same with the milk snake. But they all look relatively similar. But the reason that they decided to, like the milk snake and the false coral decided to look like the coral, or I guess evolve to look like the coral over time, is because it doesn't kill you right away if you eat it, but it doesn't taste good. It's just shitty to eat, right?
Oh.
And so any predator of the coral snake is going to see these other snakes that look similar, and they're not going to mess with it because they're going to learn over time, hey, this snake tastes bad, right? So I'm not going to bother fucking with this.
Smart.
Whereas if the milk snake were to emulate or to look like a more deadly snake to eat, like if a predator were to eat that snake and just die immediately, then it would never learn not to fuck with it, right? So it chooses a sort of middle ground endangered snake to emulate, so that it's just not tasty rather than immediately deadly, because there's no point in being immediately deadly.
That's wild. Animals be crazy.
Animals would be really crazy. And there's one last form of mimicry called automimicry, which is not really that worth talking. It's kind of weird, but it's when an animal mimics itself, but in another way, where it'll move in an opposite direction or something if it's getting attacked. But yeah, anyway, the more interesting one is Batesian mimicry. And this is related to a plant, which is the whole reason that I wanted to bring all this up, that it's to me super fascinating. There's this vine that's called colloquially the chameleon vine. But
It's fine.
The actual, I know, man, rip vine. But so the actual species name, it's the Bocchilla trifoliolata, right?
Ooh la la!
And so this vine, it's found in central and southern Chile. I should know how to fucking say that, but and Argentina. And it's been studied for a while. It was first described in 1782 by Juan Ignacio Molina. And basically it's this plant that will mimic a plant that's next to it. If you grow this plant next to another plant, it actually takes on all of the same properties of that other plant as it grows. So the leaves will change. Ditto? Exactly. It's a ditto, but IRL.
Cool.
So it'll change its size, its shape, its color, its vein pattern, spines, orientation. Basically, it can change size by 10x. It can 10x its size to look like another plant, which is fucking insane if you think about it.
Yeah,
But-
that is actually nuts.
But and that alone is cool because how is it doing that, right? Like without even touching the plant in some cases. But this is where it gets fucking crazy. Is they've conducted an experiment where they grew this chameleon vine next to a plastic plant, and it mimicked the plastic plant.
Wait, what the fuck? It's like not even a real plant. It's coming from like it's just doing full mimicry.
Exactly. And
wow.
the mechanism for that mimicry is completely unknown. They have no fucking clue. And so there's this new concept called plant vision that they're kind of talking about now. So basically somehow it's able to fucking see the plastic plant in order to emulate it, right? But
that's insane.
How, bro? Like,
how? It's like how like a octopus can see with their tentacles.
Yeah,
like, those aren't. They can tell what the color is. That's how they're able to do the camouflage thing. They touch the thing they're like looking at, or look at it really with their tentacles in a sense, and use that information to get them to be the exact same color. So how are they seeing through their tentacles, and how are plants seeing each other?
Right. I wonder if it's a similar mechanism, man.
I'm curious. There's so many things we don't understand.
We gotta tell the scientists about these octopi. Actually,
I'm gonna tell them that maybe they can make a link, a connection.
Yeah, man. I think we just unlocked it, but. No, it really is just it's like so mind-boggling to me and something to think about. How do plants see, and how do plants hear? Because they've proven that plants grow differently if you play classical or hard rock. Like they actually enjoy it. If you talk nicely to them, they grow better. What the fuck?
I heard that was bullshit.
I heard it was not.
I hope it's real. I want it to be real. That's like how I talk to my cactuses, and sometimes I pee on them because they like it.
I think they do. I think your cacti look really happy out there, dude.
They're doing so well, and that's because I pee on my cactuses. I was told by the person I was given the cactuses from, my good boy Jackson, my man's. He said they love it when you pee on them, so I do.
Yeah, Jackson, he's a straight shooter.
He's smart. But yeah, that's fucking nuts. I didn't know plants could do that.
Yeah, so hopefully we find out in our lifetimes, because now this is a mystery I'm subscribed to. Hopefully all of you are too.
Please let us know. Keep us updated. On episode 305, can you give us the announcement when they finally figure it out?
I would love that. Oh man,
that would be a delight.
I was editing episode 11 recently, and we have some like things that we were supposed to talk about immediately following the first Europe episode that I think we had completely forgotten to.
I love when we do that.
Yeah, but here's the thing: is I already forgot what they are.
Cool. We can talk about it next episode.
Yeah, or not. We'll see.
Awesome.
Yeah, but for now, we actually have one final segment to close out the night here.
One more game?
Yeah, and this one, again, you got to buckle up even tighter for this one. It's called Beer Factor.
What does that mean? I'm genuinely scared.
Look, if you're 24 years old and you don't know what that is, sorry you didn't grow up in a cool world. But there used to be this show called Fear Factor where contestants would participate in this stupid game where they would eat disgusting shit, and they would like go up on heights and see who was the biggest scaredy cat, and the bravest person wins, basically.
It was a battle royale of ridiculous challenges. One, a scary thing you have to do. The second one, generally a like being buried in snakes or eating cockroaches type shit. And then 3, the ultimate, usually dangling you way up there. Type. It's a game show.
Yeah, and so to avoid getting sued, this is a parody spinoff of that called Beer Factor. So it's not related, but it is. But
honestly, a better title with better hosts.
Who the fuck was the other host? What was his name?
Joe Rogan.
Whoa, no way!
It's a young Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan, was that his come up?
That was actually a part of me. He was doing MMA stuff, and then that was part of his come up. Yeah.
That is insane.
That's what put him on like the mainstream map, was his Fear Factor experience. I mean, besides MMA and things.
I couldn't place it is because he had hair back then, didn't he?
He's got a mop.
Yeah, man. He had a whole head of hair. But
it's
anyway,
crazy.
Man, this version, it's called Beer Factor.
Beer Factor.
I had asked you during our pee break to grab a glass.
I drank all of it. I'm running.
Oh, no. So during our pee break, I had asked you to grab a glass and then put any liquid that you want in it, but about like 1 shot's worth, like 1 swig. Yeah.
I only have water. I actually have nothing else to my name right now.
Okay, but you have your glass. You have the liquid in it. Yeah.
Sure do.
Okay, so I have to ask you, for the sake of the segment.
I'm so scared.
I need you to take a big, big, big fat loogie and spit into the glass. I need you to spit into the glass. And I'm going to do the same on this side. You're going to have to try. I promise I'm doing the same.
I did it. I don't want to do this anymore. I hate this. I can't even look at this cup. This is the worst shit ever. This is like the peeing in the pool argument. Like, there's nothing gross about this, but it's fucking disgusting.
It's actually horrible, yeah. So I've spat in my glass. Actually, for good measure, I'm going to spit again.
Okay, I'll join you. I can't even look at it.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking gross.
If this was a video segment and the glasses to my left, I'm staring to the right.
Yeah, so okay, we've both spat in our glasses twice. Now, here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop on Discord, and I'm going to call you up. Okay, so I'm calling you now.
Oh my God, no! You told me I was going to be scared of this segment. I was like, I don't think it's going to be that bad.
No, it's going to be rough, man.
It's already starting rough. This is so bad. I can already hear Sunny Brew, my roommate, saying this is disgusting.
Oh, she can hear it? She can see it?
No, when she listens to this podcast, inevitably, she's going to say this is disgusting.
Yeah, look, I already agree with her. This is disgusting.
I agree. I'm turning the episode off.
But that's the commitment, man. If we're not actually disgusted by this, then it's not a real beer factor.
I mean, think about it. Like, y'all watched Fear Factor, no problem. Maybe you look through your fingers at the scary parts where they gotta, like, eat worms and shit. But do that right now with the podcast. Like, you know, like how we put things over your eyes so you can, like, kind of see through it. Do that with your ears so you can kind of hear it.
Yeah, there you go. So what I'm doing right now, I'm sharing a screen, and I have up this website called Sporkle.
I'm aware of Sporkle.
Quizzes. All right.
A quiz website, yes.
Yes. And so there are a list of categories here. So you are either going to choose the category or I'm going to choose the category, but the other person is going to choose the quiz within that category that we both do.
Wow.
Okay.
That's genius.
So do you want to choose the category or the quiz?
I think you should do the category and I'll do the quiz. This is like the classic, you know, when you need to like cut something in half and make it fair, like one person cuts, the other person chooses which piece.
Exactly. So,
Smart.
Okay, I'm going to make it a little fair. I'm going to choose miscellaneous. Okay?
Love it. Okay, so we've landed upon a quiz on Sporkle that says, what is that product? Can you choose what the product is when given its name? 770 plays, 4.9 stars. This should be a banger. We'll read the description of the product to you, and then we get to guess between two items as to what the product actually is. We each get 2 lives here, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and so we're going to go back and forth. If we get it wrong, we lose a life, and if we lose both lives, we drink our spit cup.
I hate this. I'm going to win.
Yeah, this is horrible. Do you want to go first or should I?
I'll go first. I'm brave.
All right. So this is the Jacked O-Lantern. Is that going to be a pre-fertilized pumpkin seed or pumpkin spiced coffee? The Jacked O-Lantern.
Wow. Jacked O-Lantern. Is it pre-fertilized pumpkin seed or is it... I'm going to go with... Oh, shit. These are both reasonable. I'm going to go with... Fuck! This is so scary because there's actually shit on the line.
You have 2 lives.
Fucking pumpkin spice coffee.
Correct!
Thank God. I'm so scared.
Oh my God, this sucks. Okay. The next one is called Plunger Head. Is that a drain cleaner or is it craft wine? Plunger Head. Holy fuck. I'm going to say craft wine.
I think it is. Okay.
Okay.
It's because, bottle of wine, a bottle of wine shape is kind of like the shape of a plunger at the top of it.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
All right. Mine now says Boudreaux's butt paste. What the
Boudreaux's
fuck?
butt paste.
Diaper rash ointment or plumber's putty?
Oh, man. That's a tough one.
Oh, no. I can't imagine being a parent and being like, I need butt paste. Can you go to the store and get me some butt paste? I'm going to go with plumber's putty.
You sure? Final answer?
Yes. Oh, plumber's putty.
Wrong. You have 1 life left, brother.
That's so scary. I hate this game. I'm dangling.
You could still come back. Okay, so this one is Migranal. Is that a geriatric laxative or is it a migraine nasal spray?
Oh, I can be either.
Migranal. Geriatric. What's a geriatric mean?
Isn't that like old?
Migraine. Okay. Oh God. I'm gonna go with laxative. No.
I would have chose the other one. No.
Dude. Okay, we're both out of 1 life. This is horrible, dude.
Now let's do a. If I lose and you, we should do like a you have to win your round too.
Okay, like a rebuttal. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so now you have
Bang.
Sillet Bang. Is that a limestone cleaner or is it automotive fuel additive?
Sillet Bang.
Sillet Bang.
Sillet Bang. What the fuck? I'm gonna go with, fuck it, brother. It's a limestone cleaner.
Yeah?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, you got it. Oh fuck,
Damn,
man.
Billy.
Now the pressure's on. Okay.
If you lose, you lose.
Okay. Oh wait, no, I get rebuttal.
Well, but I had to go one more than you because I started first.
Yeah. Okay, so over the spoon is that drink box yogurt or dairy-free pudding. Over the spoon.
Oh god.
Fuck, dude. These are no.
It's so bad.
Drink box yogurt, dairy-free pudding. We're gonna go with dairy-free pudding. Yes!
Oh my god, we're back at it. Okay, fuck. This one is called The Pink Stuff. Is it a preteen makeup or is it a bathroom cleaner? Done. Easy, bathroom cleaner.
Okay, correct. Okay, yellow snow. Is it craft beer or party confetti? I'm gonna go craft beer. Yep. Okay.
No way. All right, here we go. Liquid yoga, smoothie or chai tea? Fuck.
That's tough. That's impossible.
Chai tea.
Yeah?
Yes, easy.
Oh! He was wrong.
All right,
He was wrong.
You have to get this, and I lose. And if you don't get it, then we keep going.
Okay, fuck.
I'm so scared.
Wavy gravy, is that pageant hand cream or is it Ben & Jerry's flavor? Wavy gravy. What the fuck is a pageant hand cream?
Neither.
I don't think it's Ben & Jerry's. I don't. I'm going to go hand cream. No!
I'm alive.
Okay. Oh my God.
Colon cleaner. Is it antibacterial suppository or is it hot sauce? I'm going to go with hot sauce.
Yeah, that was it. Dude, that was a softball. Okay.
That was a handler.
Elephant balls. Is it billiard balls or Scotch eggs? Okay, what the fuck?
I know.
What the fuck?
I got this one.
You know what this is?
I think so.
Billiard. I'm gonna go Scotch eggs. No.
I could be wrong, but weren't billiard balls made of ivory?
Oh, interesting. Wait, so do I get rebuttal or no? Is that it?
That's kind of it.
Bro, really?
I'll play a bottle for the fun of it. This one's called Tastes Like Grandma. Cough medicine or jam spread? It's a jam spread.
Okay, correct. Yeah, I mean, look, that's it. Then. That's it. I fucking lost.
I'm throwing my spit cup in the backyard right fucking now.
That's disgusting. It looks disgusting. It's so foamy.
You created this game and now you have to live it.
I just have foamy spit water.
This genuinely triggers my gag reflex.
Yeah, no, same, dude. I don't like looking at this.
Sorry to our listeners if this is disgusting. This is the world we're an experimental podcast. We do what we can.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Live by the sword, die by the sword, man. Bottoms up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Fuck.
Oh my god. Okay.
I'm unironically gagging. I can't.
I just gagged. Oh my god. Okay. Wow, man. Cheers.
That might be the actual grossest thing we've done on this podcast.
That was disgusting. Yeah.
Why is that so disgusting?
Yeah.
Why is that hit so hard? That was foul. That was the grossest thing we have done on this podcast by far. And I'm so sorry. Oh my God. You know, it's a good podcast episode when I apologize at the end, I feel like. Is that true? Listeners, is that true? If I apologize by the end of the episode, does that mean we tried something cool? Or did I make a mistake? It could be either one.
I'm like stunned right now. That was really tough to swallow. Okay,
that was disgusting.
Yeah. Wow. Good segment. That's gonna be a keeper. We're gonna get some sound effects for that because that's coming back. You can be rest assured.
Oh, that's terrible. I'm down.
Yeah, it'll be. But we got to up the ante next time.
I agree.
Yeah.
Well, good game. Beer Factor's fire. You invented a banger with that one.
Oh my God, dude. Do you ever burp up your own spit?
I hate that sentence.
Yeah. Anyway, man.
You gotta get the fuck out of here. That's terrifying.
That was it. Oh, wait. We have one more thing, but maybe we do it next time because we're coming up on
quick conspiracy theory. It's 30 seconds. You ready?
Oh, yeah.
The song Pee Pee Boy. You've heard it. You might have. Give it a listen on Spotify. Came out before Lil Yachty's song Peekaboo. Did he listen to Pee Pee Boy before making Peekaboo? Because Pee Pee Boy go Pee Pee Boy, 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 and Peekaboo go Peekaboo, 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 Peekaboo.
Yeah, that's
something
true.
To think about.
I remember actually hearing Peekaboo for the first time and having that thought.
Mm-hmm. And it was the SoundCloud era. And listen, this is probably not true, but Lil Yachty, if you did, he made a banger. It's a good song. Thank you for being inspired by Pee Pee Boy. And if you weren't, thank you for letting me live the fantasy that you listened to it, because you're a baller. We're not going to say what you say, okay? So just fess up in the DMs, and then we're gentleman's agreement. We just want to know, okay? No hard feelings. I just want to know if you listened to the Pee Pee Boy. The odds are you probably didn't. But if you did, I would be excited. And
We
I don't
just-
even think it was a rip. I think he just happened to be listening to PB Boy, and then he's like gets in the studio the next day, and it just came out of him.
Totally. Creative juices. It happens all the time. Yeah.
Now you just let us know. You probably didn't. Nothing but respect.
Yeah.
Please
And
listen
look,
to PB Boy.
we don't want royalties. All we want is maybe just like to hang out for like a beer or something. I don't
get
know.
like a nice. You like pizza. I like pizza. We could all chill.
Totally. I know a good pizza spot here in Istanbul. We all come hang out. That'd be sick.
Easy. Done. That's it.
But yeah, man, that's it. That's a wrap. That's the app.
Yeah. Dude, good episode. That was a nice little episode 13.
Yeah, dude.
I think we covered a lot.
We're kind of back in where we found our stride. I think episode 12, we just had a lot to just get out of. We just had to fire the cannons a little bit.
I had to clean my colon.
Yeah, man. I had to put some pageant hand cream on, and now we've got the squeaky clean colons and nice creamy hands. And
like grandma.
We slid right into episode 13, firing away, man.
Yeah, we really did. And I'm excited to fire into episode 14.
Yeah, that doesn't even seem real. 14.
Big 14. That's a huge one.
Big 14. Know what the fuck going on.
Listeners, thank you so much for listening. We appreciate it a lot. Thank you for following us on all platforms. L2BC L2BC podcast on Twitter or X. 5 stars on Spotify, 5 stars on iTunes. You could be the review of the week. And hell yeah, we appreciate you.
We appreciate you a whole lot. Thank you so much. Thank you for the reviews. Thank you again to Jimmy for sponsoring this episode, and to Aaron for that sick review. You're a professional reviewer, and we can tell. Yeah,
you could tell. Now, I do see that at the end of every episode, we try to do something experimental, something nice, something new, because it's so much fun to try to do something different. Now, I see here, all caps, outro, but I'm not sure what the rest got. You wrote this one down.
Yeah, so this one, it's not going to be as crazy as maybe some of the previous ones, but I thought it'd be fun if for this outro we do a little bit of a one line at a time freestyle poem that kind of summarizes the ep and whatever we're thinking about right now.
I love it. I would love to do a little poetry. That sounds fun. Let's do poetry for the finale.
Yeah, maybe add a melody to it, make it a little sing-songy.
Yeah. We're going back to back, tennis style.
Yeah, so we're going back to back. We just want to backtrack what happened in this episode because hopefully it wasn't whack.
And when I look back, I hope I didn't lack any extra facts, and that's on my stack.
That's right. We talked about mimicry, and we had a pee, and we talked a little bit about having our pee.
We talked about how you saw a cat that was black and how my balls click clack and how you put spit in the water and you go, that shit's whack.
That shit was whack, and I really gagged when I put that down my throat. And we also talked about which Pokemon is the sexy goat.
Speaking of Pokemon, I want to be the Pokemon master. But at the end of the day, I'm still playing Fear Factor.
Absolutely playing Fear Factor with Joe Wogan. You know what else is really scary and has a big following is Lil Yachty.
Lil Yachty coming through. He listened to our song about potty. Or hopefully, did he? I don't know. Will he?
Willie? More like that's silly because I am in a city called Istanbul, and right now I'm feeling pretty full of my saliva, and I'm coming right at you. This is episode 13, and This is it. It's the end of the scene.
Gang, podcast so good. Yum, yum, yum. Thank you for listening.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. Mwah.